In school, your paper's title has one purpose: to answer the question every teacher asks when grading. Did this student answer the assignment? Keep in mind that teachers read dozens of essays in a single sitting. So, pro tip number 1, use your title to gain an edge over those students who don't bother giving their plain Jane titles the attention they deserve. So, here are surefire title strategies. Notice that these academic titles have two parts, the hook and the subtitle, which are separated by a colon. First strategy, quotations. Teachers love it when you quote. Therefore, grab a memorable hook from what you're studying. For example, "Burn me, O Lord," religious imagery in John Donne's sonnets. This hook's fiery image comes straight from the poem studied by the class. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, resilience in a time of crisis. Winston Churchill's famous quote makes familiarity work for you in this title. Knowledge is power, educational attainment, and economic mobility. The three words of this famous proverb have fueled education for centuries, and now they fuel your title. Strategy number 2, quote yourself. Pull a phrase from what you've written that captures your overall message. Benji's Moral Journey, From Weak to Strong, a clever title that also clearly signals the essay's topic and main point. The Silent Scream, How Isolation Shapes Identity. That hook, the silent scream, is money in the bank. Strategy number 3, popular expressions. This technique lets you exploit a cliché by adding your own title for a creative twist. Examples: All that glitters is not gold, the ethical cost of innovation. The familiar cliché introduces and cleverly echoes the subtitle. An apple a day? Rethinking preventive health. The question mark after the familiar proverb signals a reevaluation of today's traditional health guidelines. Strategy 4, alliteration. This can be a powerful attention grabber, especially when combined with one or more of the other strategies. Examples: Bold Beginnings, the journey of first-year college students. Silent Shadows, understanding the psychology of fear. Patient Pathways, navigating today's healthcare systems. This touch of alliteration brings some attention-getting sizzle to your title. Number 5 is the question strategy. A question plants the need for an answer in the reader's mind and is often provocative, sending them on a quest for the answer. For example, is college worth the cost in today's economy? What role should artificial intelligence play in healthcare? Finally, always consider tone. Before employing one of these title strategies, ensure your tone matches the topic. For example, when writing about global warming, if the tone of your essay is serious, your title should reflect a somber tone, the dire implications of global warming. However, if your essay on global warming is an uplifting call to action, you would want a title that matches, such as 10 Proven Ways to Fight Global Warming. Likewise, if you're giving an informative talk about global warming, your title would reflect a strictly neutral tone. The science behind global warming, what everyone should know. But perhaps humor will provide the opening to this essay about the possible end of humanity. Global warming, the world's worst weight loss plan. Finally, don't forget that today's free chatbots will happily generate dozens of catchy titles for you. I took 10 title-generating chatbots out for a spin. Here are my 5 top picks.